guys, just want to introduce you to my new African cichlid, Mbuna tank. I put this up about a week ago. I'm excited about these guys. They remind me of my childhood. It was not too difficult to find these guys in town, although they are limited, very limited. I found it in 2 different places. Yeah, I found some at PetSmart. I know. But believe it or not, they had them and fairly priced. Like this guy I found for $6, and you can't find that. I mean, not locally anyway. We have another fish store here in town that called Pisces Reef. There, it's mostly saltwater, corals and all this stuff, but then they put a section in of all African and Central and South American cichlids, which is pretty amazing. And I got the remainder there. Like this tank boss right here. This was sold to me as an assorted Mbuna African cichlid. They didn't know what it was. So I've been trying to look this up online, but I can't seem to find this similar one. I have a guess between 2 or 3. But if anybody out there knows, please let me know. He is a tank boss. Him, and there's one more blue one. This one right here. This one was labeled as a Scalofi. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But he's beautiful, and he is just the boss. Of course, you guys know this one. They're pretty common. The red zebra, yellow labs. I have a Demisoni here. This is his house, but he's not the boss. Normally he's pretty aggressive, but you see him in the back hiding. I have a Synodontis, a catfish in here also. So yeah. And the guy's responsible for me giving me this itch for I've always liked Mbunas and cichlid, African cichlids, of course, because I'm a cichlid guy, but it just, you have your transitions that you go into it. But this reminds me of my childhood. But the guys that really I watch their videos all the time, Inventory King and Tazawa Tanks. Those 2 guys on YouTube, man, I always watch their videos. I always learn a lot. I'm always learning in this hobby. But they gave me that little itch to, these guys are wonderful to keep. They're aggressive, they're rambunctious when they eat. And this little clip here with the nori. Yeah, I know they like veggie pellets and all that. I just never thought about the nori, and I got this from Tazawa Tanks. Thanks, bro. This was a good idea. They really do like the nori stuff. Even the seaweed, I eat myself. I eat seaweed sheets and stuff like that. They love that too. Just like my flower horn. My flower horn actually really likes that stuff. So. There he is in his house. That's his house, and he'll defend that with his life. But he ain't top dog in here. I love yellow labs. Just adore them. Those are the first fish I ever bred in my life, accidentally. And yeah, I don't know if I've ever told that story, but it's 2 fish that couldn't find a home, and I put them in a small tank, and they didn't know what they were. They were just so baby. I took them. Next thing you know, I had a breeding colony, and next thing you know, I had a bigger tank, and next thing you know, I had to put up the tank that I had from childhood that my first tank that my father gave me. And I had to pull that monster out of storage, and next thing you know, they were breeding in there like rabbits. I didn't know what to do with so many yellow labs. But yeah, final mating pair by accident. It's always how things work, huh? So if anybody knows the name of this, I know probably you guys, Tazawa Tanks and Inventory King, you might know this, guys, for sure. You might know this. So Paul, if you watch this, give me a holler. Let me know if you have any idea what that might be. I'm gonna keep searching, but you know, it's after a while all these fish look the same. It's hard to really know unless somebody really knows the characteristics of certain species. But he is really beautiful. I found him just this color. He's only like 2 inches long. And this guy too, the Scolofi. He's a little monster, man. And that's his home in here. That's his house, that pot. And if you come near it, he's gonna break you off a piece. And this little beautiful guy. So later down the road, I might put some more guys in here, just a few more. Just some variety. And looking good, first week. Thanks guys, sorry for the long video. Take care.